What is love? And I remember now going back in my history that was a big question for me. When I started my seeking, let's call it spiritual seeking or whatever it was, I came upon a lot of people talking about love. Love, they're supposed to love this and love that, and love is all that. And I go, well, what is love? And I looked through dictionaries and I found, boy, the definitions are really... I noticed I close my eyes when I talk sometimes. The definitions in dictionaries and encyclopedias just were nebulous as they could be. It's just like, doesn't communicate anything at all. And I said, okay, so what is love? Where else can I go? And I saw something about it from St. Francis of Assisi, where he said, where there is fear, let me so love. And then I read later someplace in the Bible it says, love drives out fear. I'm going, okay, so let's make an assumption that love and fear have a relationship and that they're opposites of one another. So I know how to fear. I know what fear is. I know how to be fearful. So let me go look and see what's really happening in fear, and then that will give me an idea as to what love is. And so I went and watched myself, which is basically what you do in meditation. What Jesus tried to teach his apostles to do was to go up to the mountaintop and watch. And so that's what I did. And I do a lot of that. I just sat at the time, I just started watching myself. And I noticed that when I'm afraid, I do something like, oh God, like this. And what I'm doing is contracting down. It's just, I have a thought in my head of something, and I have a habit of contracting down and getting very tense, and it's a very painful reaction to a thought. That's all it is. It's just a thought. I imagine somebody's going to hit me, or the dog's going to hit me, or something, and I contract down on this thought and prepare for injury. That's to me what fear is. So fear being the opposite of love, I go, well, then love comes, we have a thought, and I naturally go, yes, and I open up my heart, and I open up my mind, and I relax around it, I expand around it. It's a yes feeling that I have. It's a habitual reaction to a thought. And I get the positive experience of relaxing and expanding, as opposed to the negative experience of contraction and pain. And I don't want that. So I practice relaxing. I practice going yes to what life has to offer. That's why I created, or I'm creating an organization called Yesness. It's about helping people get to this experience of yes to what life is offering, because that's a higher quality life experience. And for me, that's what I want, is that experience of yes. So I choose to find some way to appreciate, enjoy, and love things. And that releases that tension inside of me, which is a lot healthier than the contracted state, the habitual contracted state that fear is. I'm trying to be liberal with my love. To me, that's what liberal means. It means being liberal with your love, where a conservative is somebody who conserves their love and holds it back and is very uptight and tense. And so that's what I'm encouraging. To me, that's what I learned from the Bible. The whole Bible is a progression and evolution of people learning that love is what it's about, and to be more soft and gentle and generous and giving and broad-minded and liberal with their perspective. So love, and the Bible also says love is the fulfillment of the law. And so that's what it's all about, is getting us to a place where we can go yes to what life has to offer, and having an appreciation for it. And also, when you expand out, you expand your definition of self, you expand out to include other people and other life forms. And when you love people, you've opened your heart, you expand out to identify with them. You want for them what you want for yourself, the same thing. So you care about them, and you have compassion for them. You want them to be released. So that's another aspect of love, is your identity has expanded out to embrace that other person or other thing or whatever it is, and you want it to experience the same good experience you have, the expanse of the release